Welcome everyone, and hello Cristina.
Hello, Iulia.
Today we prepared for you the investigation cycle number 283rd, protocol number 1. My name is Iulia Ipati and I'm external hypnoperator and student of the Grifasi Academy, while my colleague here, Cristina, she's a support telepath for the Grifasi's method. The protocol is defined mixed. As you know, it's comprised of two parts. First part, it's fixed, where we cannot deepen the questions, except on the second part, where we can explore more on the exploratory part. To contaminate the information as little as possible, all our support telepaths, they don't know the subject of the investigation. We're conducting on different languages and other countries. Christina, do you know the subject?
No, I don't.
Okay, of course. Also, our viewers, if they want to participate to our investigations, they can be sponsors to the hypnooperators and can participate on the investigation live and can come with 4 questions on their own during the investigation. If you want more information about it, you can email at investigations@calogerogrifasi.com. Also, if somebody wants to have a private session with me and one of my telepaths, can contact me at juliaregressivehypnosis@gmail.com, and you can find all the information of all my information in the description of this video below. Now, Christina, you can start getting ready to get in the hypnotic ambient, and we can start to 3 breaths together. I will count from 5 to 1. And while I'm counting, you'll start focusing on your breathing. 5. Breathe deeply and slowly. And your body is becoming heavier and heavier. Inhale and exhale. And your body is becoming, and your mind too is becoming completely empty. Breathe. Any sound from the outside will make you relaxed and more relaxed. Two. A sense of peace and calm is present everywhere. Inwards and outwards. One. Breathe deeply. and you are completely relaxed. I will count from 1 to 3. And on 3, you will connect with the new Pope Leo XIV, Robert Francis Prevost, and you will decode his etheric DNA before he was elected as the Pope. 1, 2, 3. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
Okay.
So it took a while because the image of the last Pope, um, it was still there. So I had to remove him and to connect with the new Pope. It's like a transition. It's being made between them. Okay, the new Pope. Um, okay, it doesn't appear human to me. His DNA.
Okay. What do you perceive more?
Reptiloid.
Mhm. Any more? Anything else?
Yes, it's like mm, it's not present, doesn't have a shape.
Okay.
It's like an empty vessel.
Mm,
The outline. Mm,
okay. Anything else, or should I go to the next question?
well, yes, it's like a mechanism. How do you call it? When you project something, an image.
Hologram?
Yes, it's like a hologram, this new pop. But in the same time, it's like a vessel. It's something else like a vessel. Two things being used by this reptiloid to create an appearance. Uh, yes, an appearance.
Mhm. Okay. Describe the moment of his election on the metaphysical level, and on 3, tell me what you perceive. 1, 2, 3.
Okay. Um, I see the image from above. Uh, it's like they are all gathered together around a table, and they're having fun. They discuss. But they're not human. They're the entities. I see them having fun, planning the election. They're enjoying the feast, all the energy, the change. They have new prospects in being developed in front of them, and they're kind of excited, if I can say so.
Mhm. Okay. Who was Robert Francis Prevost in his life before this one?
Okay, it was a priest, pope in the previous one. I see him in black clothes, Catholic. It was most in almost the same position.
Okay. Okay, go on. You are in the pre-reincarnation phase of Robert Francis Prevost. On 3, you will describe the subliminal conditions that will lead him to become Pope Leo XIV. 1, 2, 3.
Okay, I see a little bit different here. I see some entities that are discussing around a few person who in different timelines will get the Pope chair, the Pope position. But they are speaking between them who will be that Pope in the vessel.
Mm-hmm.
So they have in mind different souls, not souls, subliminal parts,
Parts. Mm-hmm.
yes. But now I'm seeing the same thing. It's not about the subliminal part, it's about the vessel, who can be an empty vessel for them. So it's this Pope being selected as the vessel.
Mm-hmm. You perceive anything else about the conditions? Reincarnation, pre-reincarnation conditions.
No.
Okay. Connect with the vibrational root of the name Leo 14. What do you perceive about it?
Okay, yes. So Vatican, it's being strategically made. The city, it was built on strategically on that hill, on that area. Um, the same, they are very connected with the planes, with the with the planets. They are using um, a bigger wheel of metaphysical wheel. It's a metaphor more.
Okay.
Uh, it has to do with their plan, with the time they in. Let me collect the data. Okay, so uh, in specific times, it's needed specific person, specific type of vibration, and this name, his name is connected with something that it's being needed right now, um, as a conduct, as to amplify, to be more potent. And it has something to do with the planets, with the alignment of planets.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Is the election of Pope Leo XIV related to any prophecy? What do you perceive?
No, this one, no. I don't perceive that it has a connection with any prophecy. It was before connected the timeline with the Nostradamus, but right now I don't see any prophecies. Um, it's more involved the prophecies that are right now with the changed, with the need of change, new era, not the Pope.
Mm-hmm. So do you perceive anything more about the connection with this prophecy, with a prophecy?
It's about a new world, a new age, new power. It's more vibrant, this power, because it's new. Though, yes, it's new.
Mhm. Okay. Observe the world geopolitical structure after the election of Pope Leo XIV and tell me what you perceive.
Okay, so um, right now what I'm seeing is that for a few years from America, from United States, um, started a wave of change. Uh, it it's about new needs that needs to be fulfilled in order to continue this phase in a new phase in a new um, age. So f- in this with this Pope, this change will be possible because it's a new new energy is channeled through him, new ideas, new. It's more like a freedom. uh, At first, it's perceived as a freedom. So it's a new energy coming from America, especially Catholics in the mindset of the people. It's a shift because of this new Pope. But it's the beginning of a plan. Yes, what I'm seeing, it will affect all the earth because the Catholics from other parts of the world, um, they're not on the same page with the ones from the United States.
Mm.
And new things are happening all around the earth, politically speaking, and it will be a shift being made on every aspect. And this, with the Pope, it's one aspect of the bigger picture.
Mhm. One aspect of the bigger picture.
Yes, all the what I'm seeing is that mm, this energy that was created and accumulated from the United States, like the homosexuality problems, the transgender people problems, all that shooting about all that protest with black people, all that are being now channeled in this new Pope, a new idea, a new shift.
Mm. Okay. What will his pontificate look like?
The first word that came was strong, um, strong, impactful, because it's a new phase and it will be the base for this new phase.
Mhm.
So it will sing a new song, and it's impactful because it's new.
Mhm. Anything else?
I see alliance being made with different entities, uh, and other packs are being updated in his. Hmm,
Rain, how
yes,
say?
yes,
His pontificacy.
yes.
Yeah. Mhm. Do you perceive anything else?
I see traces of possible things will have to happen in the future to his roads, where it will take them, where he will form alliances in Philippines, Indonesia. I see him going there, but for now there are only traces, and again something to do with China. His roads will take him there, but for now it's only the beginning and it's only a trace. It's not a strong connection that I'm seeing.
Mm-hmm. Okay. We finished with the fixed part. So let's see why he wants to make an alliance with Philippines and Indonesia. What do you perceive? What is the reason?
Okay, it's a breach because the power of China is strong. So his door, his window to peek on that power and to be involved, it's through Indonesia, Philippines, and
Okay. Mm-hmm. How do you perceive that he wants to connect with China? For what?
not him, the reptiloid,
Mm-hmm.
the entities, uh,
Mm-hmm.
because they are shifting the power. And okay, at first they want to go in China and to be more involved in a religious matter. But it's a subject that it's open to discussion, it's open to possibilities, and doesn't have something specific pinned on
Mm-hmm.
on this area, because they don't know yet where it will go, Russia, where it will go, China. It's still not safe for them.
Mm-hmm.
They are
For
testing the waters.
for whom?
For the entities that are governing the Catholic area.
Which are the entities that are governing the Catholic area?
Well, in a way, they are known as Lucifer, but there are reptiloids and some hierarchy.
Mm-hmm.
Depends on um, their image they can transform. Mm.
Okay. You said that he's gonna sing a new song. What do you mean by that?
Well, it has something to do with the alignment of the planets. It's strong energy about new age, and it's this new age has different phases. And Catholicism,
Chism? Mm-hmm.
yes, it's
Catholic.
one area that needs to be updated, upgraded to work this
Mm-hmm.
new age.
Mm-hmm.
Um, it's like an update to all the problems that are being on stage in Catholicism,
Mm-hmm.
like as I said, homosexuality, transgender, and we have Thailand and all that area that are very developed with the black market of prostitution, and it's the same problem. It's Catholic problem. So it's a need. They need an update on that matter.
Um,
A new
Maybe.
song
Mhm.
because it's a new world. Um, Not new. They are saying new. It's a new mentality, an update. The
A new trend.
Yes,
Mhm.
it's the same program, but it's being updated.
Maybe different wording,
Sorry?
like different wording, word different instead of
Yes.
using different words.
Yes, it's like we have now artificial intelligence,
Mm-hmm.
and they need to say, okay, what's the point of view of a Catholic, of how they are looking at this artificial intelligence, how they can benefit from it, but still in the same time, okay, be dogmatic, be believe in Jesus Christ and all the entities. They are still trying to keep people in old mentality subjugation with fear and sexual desires and shame and guilt. But in the same time, okay, you can use in artificial intelligence and you can use in technology for this is one example.
Mm-hmm.
But like they're trying to get on a between line what's something that they should be using but still be in the old paradigm.
Mm-hmm. You mentioned about homosexuality, transgenders. Is it something they want to include in the new, say, Catholicism rules?
Yes, they need, not they need, because it's not something that it's good or bad. What they need, it's the people to fight over it, the
Okay.
belief system to create a shift in a person. It's good, it's bad, uh,
Mm.
that kind of energy they need. Uh, Now they have legalized the marriage between men, and it's something they need. They need that sexual energy. They need the energy from the black market of prostitution, and they need to create new shift, new fragments in a person, because when a person doesn't understand a concept, and it has to be good or bad, it creates a fragment, a
Mm-hmm.
fragment.
Yeah. Split or something.
Yes,
How
split,
how
split.
how do you perceive they are collecting kind of this energy, yeah, from all this like prostitution, this uh, mm, how do you perceive they are collecting the energy?
Okay. Right now, I have the image from above, from all the
Mm-hmm.
planet, and I see that area with the prostitution, like different all around the globe, but specifically with the prostitution, it's like a red area, and it's
Mm-hmm.
involved in ritualic,
Sorry,
in its,
rituals.
yes,
Mm-hmm.
rituals.
Okay.
Yes, they extract that energy and they use it with rituals, but they don't know. It's like they code a specific that specific market, um, that if you use that market, you automatically your energy is being redirected to that ritual. And
Mm-hmm.
we have know what I see. Um, it's like in churches, um, that the ritual
The sound
it's being,
chantings, the
yes, it's
the
being
mass, how
connected.
you call it, when they have in the mass.
Yes,
Mm-hmm. What is the connection between this energy, I mean, the prostitution, the energy on the Catholic energy from the Mass?
the energy, it's the creation, the guilt.
Okay.
That's
Mm-hmm.
the is the guilt that one, Jesus Christ died for you,
Mm-hmm.
but it's the guilt like you are having sexual desires and you should be ashamed of yourself.
You are a sinner.
Yes.
Okay. Very well, Cristina. Disconnect from there. Okay, let's go to our first question. Let's decode his DNA. You said that before he was elected, say his DNA is reptiloid. Uh, what percentage do you perceive?
The reptilian is 100% reptilian. The vessel
Mhm.
is
Is
bionic.
bionic. Is
Yes.
do you perceive? Does he have a subliminal part?
Yes, I see a light in him.
Mhm. But
It's faded. It's not his light. It's the energy that he took from others.
Mhm. Do you perceive that he was born naturally, like when he came on this life?
I see one person being born as this Pope, but to a point. From that point, he didn't exist. He was replaced.
Mhm.
Uh, I see him not in this world.
Mhm.
It
S-
only created. They only created identity they needed.
Okay, so he wasn't born. He came, he took somebody's body
Yes, the
as a
reptilian.
vessel.
Yes,
Okay, this person, how old this person was when he took his body?
26.
Hmm?
26.
26. Mm-hmm. Where do you perceive this person was living? What country?
Um, Austria.
Austria.
Yes,
Mm-hmm.
he was there, and I see him in the forest when he died. When he was replaced.
Mm-hmm. He died or he was replaced? His luminal part was. What happened to his subliminal part?
Well, I see his body. He died. He was replaced with a new body, new some biotic.
Bionic body? Mm-hmm.
Yes, his old
Okay.
body died.
Mm. The person of 20, I'm talking about this person of 26
Yes,
years old.
yes, yes.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Okay. Very well. Disconnect from there. Okay. Let's go to the election. During his election, when these 133 cardinals they were gathered together, the conclave was gathering together. And let's observe from on the physical what happens, what do you perceive?
Okay. So they were fighting. Um, they this yeah they were talking and fighting. Some of them were like quiet and they were thinking. Hmm.
Mhm.
What I see, like on a physical level, I see lots of people mm, trying to choose a pope, but I see 72% they knew like it they knew the pope.
Mhm. Do you perceive anything in the physical? Do you perceive if they are drinking something?
Yes, wine,
Wine?
wine, tea, some of them cognac.
Mhm.
brandy.
Touch, is it wine? Is it the drink? It's actually what they drink?
No, no,
No?
not all of them. Some of them they had something hallucinogenic, um,
Mm-hmm.
like like a drug.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. What do you perceive this drug is doing?
Um, Disturbing the reality they saw, amplify their feelings and their thoughts,
Mm-hmm.
for the creature to being channeled properly.
Mm-hmm.
Because
Um,
not all of them are reptiloids or possessed. Some of them are partially.
are humans.
Mhm.
Mm-hmm. What do you perceive? How many percentage are, let's say, human?
50, 50.
50%?
Mhm.
Mm-hmm. Okay, now let's see on the metaphysical what happens during the this election.
Okay, all the entities knew who the Pope was going to be, but they still tried to collect all that energy, and they were having a feast, even though the subliminal parts, the person there that they possessed or being there, they wanted to took more energy, and they were having fun, making them fight, but between them, between the entities, it was a feast.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Do you perceive that Vatican has a portal?
Many, plenty.
Mm-hmm.
First of all, I see under the Vatican one in the earth, but all the gates, the big gates that are there, are portals. And if you see one, for example, one gate that has many layers, like sculptured,
Mm-hmm.
sculpted in them, in the gate, it has more meaning, and it's another gate to another dimension, another frequency.
Mm-hmm. Do you perceive that they are using this portal for?
Depends on the holiday, and it depends on what they need to collect, because they can be coded to collect different energies, or to take some peoples in different dimensions, areas, frequency.
Mm-hmm. Why they are taking the people in different dimensions? Are those people surviving, going different dimensions? What do you perceive?
Only a few, one or two from millions that are visiting Vatican. Um, they are crossing the dimension physically. Uh, but what I see, like the dimensions in them, to shift the timeline on a specific frequency, that kind of crossing the dimensions I see.
Okay.
And if
So, mhm. Go ahead.
it's some holiday, I see here the something with the Mary, the Virgin.
Mhm.
Um, if it's one that kind of a holiday, it's like an agreement. If you cross the gate, all that energy, it will go to that entity. It's like an agreement, yes.
Going through those gates from Vatican, you mean?
Yes.
Mhm. Is it a conscious agreement?
Um, Partially. because you agree to go there, but they take it as oh, you are in our territory, so you have to give us the energy if you want to be here.
Mhm. So, what happens? They go through the gate, and what happens to their subliminal parts?
Um, depends of each subliminal parts if they have contracts with others, uh, and if they can make a new contract with the entities from there, they will do this. If only they can take a little bit of energy, they will do that. Depends of the case. But I see a lot of people who are giving their energy, being a tourist, like consuming a lot of energy walking and monetary energy being involved here.
Mhm.
So
Okay.
they if they can take something, they will take.
Mhm. How can a person can protect herself while visiting Vatican, can say?
Being an observer, being aware of the surroundings, like to uh, to be present in him to be
Mhm.
aware of the potential, and it's like I don't receive that, I'm only visiting. I'm to establish very specifically what you give and what you take, what's your intention.
Mhm. Okay. You mentioned about disconnect from there. You mentioned about the holidays. Um, why there are like most masses? I mean, when they have the mass, it's Sundays and not other days. What do you perceive about it?
The Sunday because it's the sun
Okay,
day,
Sunday. Okay.
because it's the sun being involved, the power,
Hmm.
and all the religions have this in common: the sun, the helio,
What they have in
and the
common?
power
The
or
power.
from you, from inside you, to be connected with the power of the primordial. On that area of thinking, they build the religion.
So why they cannot have, let's say, power from you during the week?
They can, but okay, let me explain better, because here are being involved the planets.
Yes.
Um, before Christianity, it was the gods being
Mm-hmm.
described as planets. So the day of the week, it was every day of the week it was something, some ritual being made with the planets. Like Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, it's different gods, different energy. And it's the same when with satanic rituals. If you have one specific outcome, you need to have a specific day. So for their god, it's more potently,
Mm-hmm.
it's a
It's
more,
more potent.
yes, it's more potent, the ritual on a Sunday. But if you want Venus, you'll
Mm-hmm.
uh, you'll have you'll have a specific day. If you want Jupiter, it will be a specific day. Jupiter is for money, for abundance, to create the ritual. It's the same, even if it's a satanic ritual and if it's a holiday, it's the same because the structure is the same.
Mm-hmm. So do you perceive that each planet has one day, kind of where, let's say, the ritual is more potent?
Yes.
Mhm. What happens on Sundays? Like, are all these, Sundays, all churches are having those masses, and the the bells. The church bells are ringing. What do you perceive about it?
Okay. They are being encoded. These bells from this age, they're not the same one from the 18
Hundreds.
years. Um, it's these ones are being encoded, and if it rings, it will be an it will be like a you have do you call it? It's like being pushed one button for people together. It's like an alarm. It's like a programming
It's an
to
alarm
do some.
button.
Yes, to do something. If it's a holiday, if one person dies, if it's like announcement of something,
Okay.
and it's encoded in the minds of the people to to react.
To react.
Yes, with that frequency.
Uh-huh. So what happens when they react?
They enter that frequency. If it's like a bell, for example, when it's a bell and it's a person who died, it will connect to that person who died with the frequency of with that fear of dying.
Is the fear of dying?
Yes, if it's like if it's a holiday, if it's a calling, like come to church and pray to God, then that subliminal part who is who believes, it will pray. It's like they will give the energy, even though they are not present. The subliminal part can do that.
Is it people if uh, they're praying, if they pray at home, isn't the same for them?
Yes and no, depends, but they still get the energy. Yes,
What is different when they are in churches and praying?
it has to do with the territory, with the church, with the earth around there.
Is the church built specifically on a territory?
Yes, yes. A Vatican as well, and every church is being chosen. Yes, the place is being chosen by the hierarch, and specifically because it has a frequency they need.
Frequency from the earth?
Yes, or potency. Some of them are abundant in some sorts. You know, like they are these spots. They are described in legends as the ones that you have find some treasure.
Okay. Okay.
The end of the rainbow, where you find the pot of the with gold.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. Like the pirates.
Like it has, you know, that a small elf with Irish small elf, something elf.
Okay. Where you find the treasure.
Yes.
These hierarchs, what they need? Mm, you're saying that those hierarchs are the ones who are kind of establishing physically churches, right? Um, what they need that for?
To create a different vibration there. Usually it's a good place where people are gathering because they feel safe. On that energy, they build churches, and they need to transform that in their benefit. Okay, that's one part. but some of them, Catholic, I see that they were sponsored by different barons, different dukes, um,
Okay.
and that was coming from a different frequency. They didn't choose the place because it was a good frequency. They chose it because it was involved money and sacrifices and a fear.
Mhm. Are those hierarchs feeding on these energies?
Um, Not quite. Partially, they see this something they need to take energy from the people, and that will be their food.
Will they live without people's energy?
Uh, yes, some of them, yes, on different dimensions, yes, they live without.
Mhm. Okay. Disconnect from there, Cristina. I have one more question. Is there a connection between black goo and Vatican
Black,
goo?
black goo.
Black goo. I will say black goo and see what you perceive, what information you perceive about it. I'll count 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Black goo.
Okay, I see another reptilian.
Mhm. Okay.
And now connection between them.
A connection between
Mm, brothers.
brothers with whom?
It is the same with the other reptilian
Which one was the other reptilian?
that I saw before in a Pope,
Mm. So you're saying that Black Goo and the Pope, they're brothers?
the reptilian. It's not brothers like brotherly energy because they have the same creator, but
Mhm. You
not
say
by
that
blood.
they you say they have the same creator. Who's their creator?
Um, okay, another reptilian from this earth that was a being born. They were not from the other world, another dimension. They were made here from another reptilian who had access to other planes.
Mhm. You say that he's having a physical body on the earth? This one?
3D,
Hmm? Yes?
not 3D,
Not 3D?
no,
Mhm.
but it has
Was
physicality.
mhm. Was he did he came through a portal?
Um, on Vatican from underground.
Mhm. So you were saying that mm, this reptilian black goo came through the portal in Vatican?
Yes, more, lots of them. It's the same portal. It's like they're walking.
Mhm. How do you what's the consistency like when you see him, this black goo?
On a physical.
Yes, the physical.
Um, how can I describe it? It's the same. I see how I see a person. I see these entities. Um, Consistency like the flesh. Um,
Like
I don't see the energy body. I see the flesh, the how it's looking, the crocodile
mhm.
looking skin.
Okay. Okay.
But they have clothes. They're more humanoid
Hmm.
in shape.
Hmm. Do you perceive that they've been like I say, for a while, for a long time on Earth?
Um, this one is for 000 years, and the Pope with 200 years older.
Mhm.
Their children.
Okay. Okay. Disconnect from there. And you mentioned one more question. You mentioned that connect about Nostradamus that he okay, the change the timeline was changed or something, a connection with Nostradamus. Can you describe more what you meant by that? What is the connection between Nostradamus and, let's say, Pope Leo,
No, the prophecy of
the
Nostradamus
prophecy?
was
Mm-hmm.
um, on a different timeline
Timeline, yes.
before this Pope.
Okay.
The previous one was involved in that prophecy,
Okay.
but we shifted to a new timeline. It's
Mm-hmm.
uh, it's the beginning of new, as I told
New
before.
age.
Yes, a
Mm-hmm.
new age. So
Mm-hmm.
it was that prophecy was active before,
Okay.
and it didn't fulfill. It was only a part because um, other species from alien species they they stopped this prophecy being fulfilled because they were cruel prophecies, and they the Vatican was involved with these prophecies. They wanted some results and they told a story and they amplified it because they wanted to create that reality. That didn't happen because other entities um, they were involved. So they shifted the mentality of people through different messages and different scenarios and machines.
Mm-hmm. So you said the prophecy of Nostradamus. What was actually the unfulfilled prophecy?
The third world
World
war,
War?
yes,
Mm-hmm.
and the Antichrist.
Mm-hmm. So you said that it wasn't fulfilled
No,
because some entities stopped it. What does entities? Sure. This.
um,
Mm-hmm.
yes, they are being described as Pleiadians and
Mm-hmm.
Federal Galactic. You know,
So they wanted good for us,
um, the good and the bad. It's
relative.
hard to describe in one phrase
Mm-hmm.
because there are many aspects that need to be considered to say if one thing is bad or good.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, but in this way, it was in a good way.
Mm-hmm. Why they stopped that? What they will like? What was the reason they stopped those entities? They stopped this prophecy from fulfilling.
Well, because the nuclear power was getting out of hand that if we had another war,
Okay.
so they didn't want our planet to go boom,
Mm-hmm. And
and they shifted the minds of people
okay.
through lies. They shifted the minds on the perspective on the good things with the good messages because mm, if you tell a person don't look there, don't create this big bag thing, they will look there and they will create that big bag bad thing.
Okay.
So they, in a way, lied to the people and they created like a good version of it. Like, no, it's not evil. No, it's not bad. Look, the flowers and all that butterflies.
Okay.
And they shifted the energy in, in another direction.
Uh-huh. So actually, it's a beneficial for people.
Yes, that this specific thing, yes.
Hmm. What will happen if our planet will go boom for them?
So, in different realities, in the multiverse, this thing already happened.
Okay.
They needed to create less of an impact, less realities with this reality, because they want to create a ripple effect in the multiverse.
Okay. Okay. Very well, Cristina. Disconnect from there. Before I'm closing my session, do you have to say anything that you perceived and you didn't have a chance to say?
Don't believe anything you see on TV, especially now, like it's being programmed. A new age, they need new energy, and there are other things that we haven't touched on this subject. They should consider looking in them to search the real truth of their truth.
Inside, right?
Yes, inside, only inside.
Because you mentioned again this new age, is this new age is it like a new trap?
Yes, it's
Why?
one aspect of the new age plan.
A trap for what?
To be here, to come in the matrix, to be in a matrix. It's a new level of game, but the same old program.
Talking about video games, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay. Very well, Cristina. Disconnect from anything and anyone. Disconnect from any information in this session. Close any portals that you opened. I will count from 1 to 3, and you're gonna come back in the present I'm talking now. 1. You feel your body lighter, lighter. You can move your hands, you can move your feet. You feel wonderful. 2. You balance your frequency to your ideal and optimal value. You feel very good, you feel happy, you feel energetic, you feel calm, relaxed. I'm very, very happy. 3. You are present and here and now. You can open your eyes when you are ready. Welcome back. How are you feeling?
Hello. Good.
Did you disconnect? Did you disconnect from there?
Yes, I've disconnected. I'm adjusting to the
The
light.
light?
Yes. It's so bright. Oh,
Okay, it's good. Thank you
yes.
for participating on this investigation. I
Thank
want
you
to
as well.
mention to the viewers that I had another investigation in Romanian and it came the same thing, 100% reptilian. Okay, so everyone who can watch other investigation, other languages too, will be like very beneficial to collect to find out, how you say, the golden nugget of the truth. Thank you everybody for watching. Thank you, Cristina, for participating again, and we'll see you next time. Bye-bye.
Buenos días.
Dzień dobry.
Bienvenidos a este primer vídeo de Disclosure en español y polaco.
Bardzo Was serdecznie witamy na tym nowym wideo, które będzie w języku hiszpańskim i polskim na kanale Disclosures.
Vamos a producir mucho más vídeos en futuro como estos vídeos informativos.
W przyszłości stworzymy dużo więcej takich wideo, które będą Was informowały o różnych rzeczach.
Porque estamos notando que cuanto más se va divulgando este trabajo, estas hipnosis por internet, también cuanto más mala información se está difundiendo.
A to dlatego, że zauważyliśmy, że im więcej wstawiamy sesji z naszymi hipnozami, tym więcej jakby informacji sprzecznych zaczyna się rozprzestrzeniać.
Y entonces hoy vamos a hablar de las sesiones investigativas.
Więc dzisiaj będziemy mówić o sesjach badawczych.
Porque estoy viendo que hay personas que a lo mejor se dedican a una sesión con una persona, se van a algún lugar, preguntan algo y lo poco de información que pueden extraer de una sesión se lo creen como si fuera oro, completamente puro oro.
Bo zauważyłem, że są takie sesje i takie osoby, które robią jedną sesję z jedną osobą na dany temat i kiedy wychodzi tam jakaś informacja, to jest ona odbierana, jakby to było rzeczywiście coś niesamowicie wiarygodnego, jakby to było czyste złoto.
Yo os digo que la sesión así dicha investigativa no existe.
Ja chciałbym Wam powiedzieć, że sesja badawcza tak naprawdę nie istnieje.
Entonces podríais como preguntar, entonces cuando haces una sesión a un cliente y preguntas cosas, ¿por qué preguntas?
Więc mógłbyś mi zadać pytanie, więc skoro robisz jakąś sesję z jakąś osobą i zadajesz jej pytania, to właściwie po co je w ogóle zadajesz?
Sí, sabemos que la información en hipnosis está muy, pero de verdad muy contaminada.
My bardzo dobrze wiemy, że informacja, która wychodzi podczas hipnozy jest niezwykle, ale to niezwykle zanieczyszczona.
Y esta información, así como sale de la hipnosis, no podemos tomarla como conocimiento, como investigación.
Więc takiej informacji, która wychodzi podczas sesji hipnozy, nie bierzemy nigdy jako takiej informacji, która jest rzeczywiście bardzo prawdziwa, zgodna z prawdą i oczywista.
En el caso de sesiones a clientes, la información que sacamos nos sirve por otro objetivo. El objetivo es llegar a la causa de su problema y trabajar.
Te informacje, które uzyskujemy podczas sesji dla klientów, służą nam zupełnie do czegoś innego. Celem jest to, żeby znaleźć przyczynę i pracować nad nią.
Pero ¿qué significa que la información está contaminada? ¿Cuánto está contaminada y por qué?
Ale co to właściwie oznacza informacja zanieczyszczona? Kiedy jest zanieczyszczona i dlaczego jest zanieczyszczona?
Hay que saber que cuando nosotros pedimos una información y nos llega a través de una persona en hipnosis, esta información sale de una fuente, para así decirlo, y atraviesa muchas dimensiones, muchas densidades.
Kiedy prosimy o jakąś informację podczas sesji, to ta informacja, powiedzmy to w ten sposób, pochodzi z jakiegoś źródła, ale w międzyczasie przechodzi przez wiele gęstości i wiele wymiarów.
Y también pasa por conciencias, por inteligencias. Esa información viene atrapada en el éter por varios seres.
Ale ta informacja przechodzi też przez wiele umysłów, wiele świadomości, istnieje w eterze i może być przechwycona również przez wiele bytów.
Estos seres, estas inteligencias, pueden voluntariamente o involuntariamente distorsionarla.
I te byty, te istoty lub świadomości mogą ją zniekształcić świadomie lub nieświadomie.
Y además, la persona que está en hipnosis tiene sus creencias, su mentalidad, sus perspectivas, sus opiniones. Esta estructura mental contamina también esta información.
A co więcej, osoba, która jest w stanie hipnozy, ma swoje własne przekonania, swoje własne wartości i wierzenia, swoją własną mentalność i przez tą właśnie strukturę całą mentalną również może dojść do jeszcze kolejnego zanieczyszczenia.
Y además, si nosotros queremos investigar, por ejemplo, una persona o un ser que no tiene ninguna conexión con el ambiente hipnótico donde estamos trabajando, esta persona puede no autorizar la salida de informaciones de sí mismo.
A co więcej, jeśli połączymy się z jakąś istotą, która absolutnie nie należy do tego środowiska hipnotycznego, w którym pracujemy, taka istota może nie zgodzić się na przekazanie informacji.
Si hay interacción, si hay interferencias entre un ser y otro, es posible que circule información por las conexiones, por los pactos.
Jeśli jest jakaś interferencja między dwoma istotami, to wtedy dzięki tym paktom, albo przez te pakty, przez to połączenie, które istnieje, rzeczywiście wychodzą informacje.
Pero si en aquella sesión en concreto ese ser o esa persona se va a cuestionar y no hay ninguna conexión, es muy improbable que llegue una información autorizada.
Ale jeśli zdarzy się tak, że łączymy się z istotą, która nie ma z tym nic wspólnego, to jest bardzo mało prawdopodobne, że dostaniemy jakąś informację.
Entonces, imaginemos que queremos investigar sobre un personaje famoso de la historia.
No, na przykład wyobraźmy sobie, że chcielibyśmy otrzymać informację o jakiejś osobie niezwykle znanej, historycznej.
Si no tenemos de alguna manera alguna conexión con los elementos del ambiente hipnótico y esta persona, aunque no esté conectada, no autoriza esta información, pues no llega.
Więc jeśli wyobrazimy sobie, że ta osoba nie jest w żaden sposób połączona z tym środowiskiem hipnotycznym, w którym pracujemy, może się tak zdarzyć, że absolutnie nie zezwoli na żadne przekazywanie informacji na swój temat.
Y cuando pasa esto, hay siempre o casi siempre alguna entidad que se aprovecha de la situación.
I kiedy to się dzieje, zazwyczaj pojawia się jakiś byt, który wykorzystuje tę sytuację.
Se puede presentar con la supuesta identidad de la persona o del ser que estamos buscando, o puede de todas formas modificar o inventar una información por su cuenta, por su personal ventaja.
Może zrobić dwie rzeczy. Albo przyjąć, zidentyfikować się z osobą, o której chcemy zrobić tę sesję, przyjąć jej tożsamość, albo zmienić informacje, które chcielibyśmy otrzymać, tak aby to działało na jej korzyść.
Nosotros en sesión a clientes podemos trabajar porque el cliente nos autoriza a trabajar en él en su sesión.
Podczas sesji dla klientów możemy pracować nad takimi informacjami, bo otrzymujemy zgodę na informacje właśnie dzięki temu klientowi.
Y podemos trabajar con sus seres queridos, por ejemplo, o con los seres que interfieren con ella, propio porque hay estas conexiones.
I możemy pracować na przykład z istotami, które kocha ta dana osoba, lub z bytami, które w nią ingerują, właśnie przez to połączenie, które tam istnieje.
Entonces, hay una gran diferencia entre la sesión a un cliente para solucionar sus problemas y hacer sesiones para investigar.
Dlatego istnieje taka duża różnica między sesjami, które robimy dla klientów, aby rozwiązać ich problemy, i między sesjami takimi poszukiwawczymi, badawczymi.
Por eso digo que no existe una sesión investigativa.
I dlatego właśnie Wam mówię, że nie istnieje coś takiego jak sesja badawcza.
Lo que existe es un protocolo de sesiones de investigación.
To, co istnieje, to pewien protokół sesji badawczych.
Hay que seguir un protocolo y hay que seguir, ejecutar una serie de sesiones y con personas diferentes.
Więc trzeba zawsze śledzić ten sam protokół, a jednocześnie wykonać wiele sesji z różnymi osobami.
El protocolo tiene que ser único, unívoco, porque hay que preguntar en un tema las mismas preguntas para ir en la misma dirección.
Ten protokół powinien być zawsze taki sam, ponieważ należy zadawać takie same pytania, tak aby iść zawsze w tym samym kierunku.
Cuanto más está restringido este espacio de investigación, cuanto más podemos tener más probabilidad de tener buena información.
Im bardziej zawężamy obszar naszych poszukiwań, tym bardziej prawdopodobne będzie, że otrzymamy dobre informacje.
Sí, podemos también aumentar este espacio, pero tenemos que aumentar proporcionalmente el número de sesiones por hacer.
Możemy oczywiście rozszerzyć ten obszar, ale wtedy będziemy zmuszeni również rozszerzyć ilość tych sesji.
Luego, cuando tenemos una grande serie de sesiones, pero estamos hablando de centenas o hasta de millares de sesiones.
I wtedy mówimy o olbrzymiej liczbie sesji, od setki po tysiące.
Tenemos que recoger toda aquella información que es común a todas o a casi todas estas sesiones hechas.
I wtedy musimy pozbierać te informacje, które są wspólne dla wszystkich bądź prawie wszystkich tych sesji.
Esta información común vais a ver que es un porcentaje muy pequeño con respecto a la totalidad de la información.
I zobaczycie, że ta informacja wspólna będzie naprawdę niewielkim odsetkiem tych informacji, które się tam pojawią.
Son pepitas de oro.
To są takie malutkie ziarenka.
Es como si nosotros vamos a un río, vamos a coger este filtro, vamos a coger muchísima arena para recoger solo muy pocas pepitillas de oro.
I można to przyrównać do poszukiwania złota, kiedy filtruje się dno rzeki, zbiera się mnóstwo piasku, a na koniec pojawiają się maleńkie ziarenka złota.
Esa sí que es información de oro.
I to jest właśnie ta informacja złota.
Si hoy podemos decir que hay seres que interfieren bastante con el ser humano y que tienen formas de animales reptiles o de animales a forma de insectos, etc., es porque todo esto sale desde que se empezaron las sesiones de hipnosis y hay muchísimas, millares y millares con esta información común.
I jeśli dzisiaj możemy powiedzieć, że są ingerencje, które przybierają formy albo reptilii, albo jakichś insektów, to dlatego, że takie informacje wychodzą od początku naszych sesji hipnotycznych i są wspólne i jest ich tysiące.
Pero si yo digo que en la ciudad de Nueva York, en el 1452, en aquel punto, había una casa que vivía un viejo que se llamaba Tom, pues solo en aquella sesión ha salido, y cuanto más contaminada puede ser, no lo va a saber nadie.
Ale jeśli chciałabym powiedzieć, przekazać taką informację, że w Nowym Jorku w 1452 roku stał taki a taki dom, w którym mieszkał taki a taki starszy pan o imieniu Tom, to nie mam pojęcia, jak bardzo zanieczyszczona będzie ta informacja.
Así entonces se hace investigación. Es un trabajo muy largo, muy duro, y tiene que ser hecho con un protocolo riguroso y severo.
A więc właśnie w taki sposób należy robić sesje badawcze. Jest to proces bardzo długi, ciężki i który wymaga bardzo restrykcyjnego protokołu.
Entonces, por esto que nosotros ya vamos a empezar a hacer ciclos de investigación.
I właśnie dlatego zaczniemy teraz robić takie cykle badawcze.
La estructura del team, que cada vez va creciendo siempre más, y el número de clientes que cada día contactan con nosotros, nos permiten organizar estos ciclos de investigación.
I ponieważ struktura naszego zespołu cały czas się powiększa, a także liczba klientów, którzy kontaktują się z nami każdego dnia, te czynniki pozwalają nam na to, żebyśmy zrobili taki cykl badawczy.
Creo que ya he dicho todo, o casi todo. Cualquier pregunta podéis escribirla en los comentarios del vídeo o donde sea publicado el vídeo.
Myślę, że powiedziałem wszystko, bądź prawie wszystko, a jeśli macie jakieś pytania, to proszę zadajcie je pod tym wideo.
Gracias por vuestra atención.
Dziękujemy za Waszą uwagę.
Y gracias a ti, Milena.
Gracias a ti, Carlo. Dziękujemy.
Chao.
Ciao.